best things about Fridays is hanging out with our friend Christopher Lloyd from the Film App, always letting us know all the movies that are coming out this weekend so that you can pick a good one.
Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Chris?
Excellent as summer draws to a close in the movie season. Got some interesting picks out there, kind of smaller films as you might expect, but one or two I think that might tickle everyone's fancy.
All right, cool. Well, let's jump into it. What's new in theaters?
Probably the biggest one out this week is Reagan. This is a biopic, of course, of the 40th President Ronald Reagan, played by Dennis Quaid.
Oh, wow.
And Penelope Ann Miller plays Nancy Reagan.
Okay.
And it really is a pretty, full biopic, really taking him from childhood up to the point of, kind of the cusp of the end of his life.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, people would think it would be all about the presidency. And of course, there's a lot on there, but a lot about his career, how it kind of faltered. Then he became the president of the Screen Actors Guild. And kind of had a political awakening in the 1950s to early 60s. A lot of stuff on that. And then, of course, meat of his presidency, kind of focusing on a couple things, his assassination attempt. And then the famous speech at the Berlin Wall is kind of the two big waypoints there. Yeah, not very good movie.
Okay,
no, really?
All right, hot take.
As I put it in my review, they gave the Gipper a goober of a movie. I'm sorry to say. Quaid is really good.
I was going to say he's a great actor.
He doesn't sound or particularly look like him, but he's got the mannerisms down, that's sort of like that chin tuck thing. And all. He really nails it. John Voight is also in it. But it's just a little too schmaltzy, hagiographic for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the honesty.
Go see it for Quaid, but I wish they could have done a little bit better job.
Okay. Fun fact no one asked for, Ronald Reagan almost was choked to death by a chimpanzee who was his co-star in a movie back in the day. He had a necktie on and the chimp just went, and they had to cut it off.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I think that's where that famous thing about don't work with animals. Although I know there's some other people.
As we have
we do have some animals coming up on the show. Yes.
They wouldn't do that.
No. Okay, so that was Reagan. Talk to us about Good One.
This small film, but it's out and it stars newcomer Lily Kaliak, if I'm getting her name right. And it's just a very simple three-character story. It's about a girl who's 17 and she's going on a hiking trip in the Catskill Mountains with her dad, played by James LeGros, and they're bringing along the dad's best friend, who has just gone through a divorce and is obviously kind of in a strange place. And it's just this encounter of just these three people traveling through the woods. They hike for a while, then they talk about their lives. Oddly enough, the older men seem less centered and mature than the young girl. And that's kind of where the title comes from. They're like, oh, we got a good one here. She's really smart and wise. And it's just this look at how relationships grow and fracture over time. Kind of the centerpiece of the story is there's an event that occurs that I won't say anything about, but it's a sort of a test of her relationship with their father. And then they have to find a way to move on. And just, well acted, understated little drama.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
cool.
one. Okay, that's great to know. Good to know, I should
Good
say.
to know, indeed. Yes.
Next up, 1992. How about this one?
So this is kind of like a heist action movie starring Tyrese Gibson.
Okay.
And the setup is that it's set during the aftermath of the Rodney King riots, or I should say during that. And Tyrese plays a guy who works at a plant where there's a bunch of valuable material stored, and there's this crew of people who come in with the idea of stealing a bunch of platinum and other stuff. And he has to sort of defend the place, if you will, from it. Ray Liotta is also in this, in his final screen role before his tragic passing. And so we've got a review from Alec Toombs. He says it's kind of ends up being kind of just a standard heist flick.
Okay.
He feels like kind of exploits the Rodney King controversy for its own end, but go check it out. Maybe it's your thing.
Okay, 1992. Let's talk about what's cool on streaming.
Some big ones this week. We've got The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 2.
Yeah, big budget.
So if you're a Tolkien thing, and yes, I was astonished. I mean, the special effects, the CGI, the music is really, really good. The production values are there. I mean, it really is of a piece of the first original trilogy of The Lord of the Rings. It's on that level of production value.
Wow. Yeah.
I liked the first season. I thought season 2 was a dramatic improvement on it.
Okay.
Really kind of moves the story along. I'm not going to get into all the Tolkien stuff, but it's very like deep mythology. If you're into geek culture, as I am, I just live for stuff like this.
Cool.
Love it
Hobbits
too.
and rings and swords.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But I really dug it, and yes, I burned through all 8 hours, so I've seen the whole season.
Wow.
We do have a nice spoiler-free review up, so go check that out.
Good.
Oh, well, I'll check it out. I started to try and watch season 1. I loved the quality, but I just couldn't get into it.
It's pretty dense stuff.
Yeah.
For those who know Tolkien, it's kind of like, it's going into the parts that he just alluded to,
Okay.
like the appendices and the Silmarillion and stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's a little denser stuff to get into, but I think in season 2 they did a much better job of brightening it up.
Okay.
I'll have to see that then.
We gotta land the plane quickly with Gary on Peacock.
So this is a documentary of child actor Gary Coleman. Of course, in the late 70s through early 80s, really was one of the biggest stars in the world on the show Different Strokes. Looks at him, his life, his tragic death, how he was really misused by a lot of people, including his business major and parents, who famously basically stole all of his money. It's a little sensational at times, I think, in the tone of the thing, but still well done. And go check out my review. I also have a bit in there about my own encounter with Gary Coleman. That might be of interest to you.
All right,
That's very cool.
filmyap.substack.com is where you can go follow, subscribe, hit that button, subscribe, and get all kinds of great resources and giveaways and fun contests too.
Yeah,
Chris?
get it right to your email inbox.
Thanks, man.
Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, well, coming up next, we talked about it. Our friends from Silly Safari are here with 2 baby skunks. Their names are Dink and Doobie.
We love it when they're here. We'll be right back. There they are with Meerkat Mal and Amazon John.